All right. How you guys doing? Today we are making pelau with a twist. I think that's how it's called. It's a traditional a dish mostly Trinidadians and people from the Caribbean consume. So today we're doing it with the twist of this is not real chicken. This is chicken of the woods. Delicious fried, but we're gonna fry it first, but we're gonna do it a different way. And also we have some hen of the woods. You can see it here. Fresh, just came out of there. Now I had some chicken of the woods previously seasoned. This has been seasoned for about a day or so. So we're gonna drop this in. We're gonna drop this. I'll drop your side in there. No, what are you doing?
Okay, gotcha. Okay, I'm following instructions. All right.
Are you gonna season now? We're gonna drop these in, and we're gonna add a little bit more seasoning to them. So I'm gonna show you the seasoning I use. Everything I use is alkaline. No, we're gonna put more seasoning.
Oh, you gotta add more seasoning. Yeah. Okay. All right.
All right.
Okay.
I'm trying to like talk to the camera and talk to you at the same time.
Okay, I'll go with the flow.
We're gonna
more seasoning.
We're gonna drop some more seasoning inside of there. So we're using some tarragona seasoning. This one open, yeah. And then we got some bay leaf, a little bit of black pepper. This is some homemade seasoning right here. This is perilla. I go out and I also have the perilla whole over there. We're gonna try to make our own browning, because back in the day when I was still using sugar, I would use the Caribbean browning, but we no longer do I no longer do brown sugar. So we're gonna try to make the browning out of date sugar. Got some cayenne pepper. You can go ahead. Got some dill weed, some basil, also got some fennel seeds, and then what most people typically do, they add like salted cheese. So instead of salted cheese, to cook it down, I'm gonna use some unsweetened hemp milk.
Butter.
Yeah, I'm sorry, yeah. Is it butter?
Yeah.
Cheese, I don't know. I want her to cook it down. I don't quote me exactly on that. And then to get a little flavor, we're gonna when it's cooking down, we're gonna add some salt to it, sea salt. So also we got clove also that we add in. And then you're gonna season it. Ideally, like I said, I had already had this half of it seasoned for 2 days ago, and it was supposed to be fried, but I decided I want to like add some character to the food and do something a little different. So also we're gonna throw in some thyme, some scallion, some onion, and some coconut milk. And because I no longer eat brown rice or anything, only rice I eat is black wild rice, and that's going to be added to it. And we're going to season also the hen of the woods mushroom. And I'll be honest with you, when this stuff is cooked up, you can't tell the difference between chicken or not.
That's true.
So you know what I mean, like we're eating healthy, eating directly off the land. I mean, we literally was out all day. Well, not all day, but most of the morning harvesting free food. And all we gotta do is get the seasoning, and some of the seasoning I even made. The season, right? As a matter of fact, as we speak, you know, got it out the woods and used the coffee grinder and grinded it up and made seasoning out of it. And you know, sometimes I grow onion, I grow scallion, and I got coconut. You know, it's all off the land. So we're gonna make some pelau, and it's one meal. It's like almost like a soup, but much better. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and throw all the seasoning on here and start. Come back when we get ready to throw it in the pot. All right, now so we on to the fire side. So we are using some grapeseed oil, Got two. Well, that one is almost done, and this is just a higher heating point. It gets hot and starts. The other oil starts smoking at a much lower boiling point. And this grapeseed oil, you got to put some real heat. Like them Trinidadians always say, some real heat. But you got to put some incredible amount of fire under this thing for it to start heating and smoking and stuff. When you see people having grease fires, that's because they're using oil that can't handle the heat, and yeah, it turns flammable. So right now we throwing in the oil to heat it up, and the first thing we're gonna put in, like I said, usually it's supposed to season this and let it sit for about. I personally, because I'm a big flavor kind of person, I like to season my stuff and let it sit for like 2-3 days. But half of it was seasoned like a day, but it is what it is. So we're gonna let the oil heat up. We're gonna let the fire stay on. It's on high right now. We're gonna let it heat up till the oil gets really hot. Like, I don't want it to get smoking, but I want to give it at least like a good, I would say close to a minute. Because you don't want the oil to be also not hot enough where if you're doing chicken, we're doing chicken off the woods. It is a mushroom that you get from the woods. I'm going to specify that again. And we still don't want it sticking to the pot. So we're going to get it nice and hot. And then we're going to throw it in, stirring it back and forth. And then we're going to start adding the rest of the stuff to it. Alright, y'all. So now we got it. Maybe a little bit too hot, but it's cool. Grab a spoon so you can grab a spoon right there. That spoon is good. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and start putting in the chicken of the woods. Take up the bag off the pot so it don't melt. We're gonna go ahead, hold the bag closer. Yeah, hold it closer. There you go. Start throwing in the chicken of the woods here. You gotta make sure you cut it at a good portion so it cooks all the way through just like you would chicken. And we have over here the date sugar. We're gonna try to make browning. If it doesn't come out, if we're not able to make browning, that's fine. We're good with it, but we're gonna try our best to make browning out of it. So right now we got the chicken of the woods. And you don't put any onion. I don't usually put the onion and, I don't usually put any onion, scallion, any of the ground seasoning on there until we get ready to cook it down, because I don't want them to be cooked out. I like to taste my onion and scallion and all that good stuff in there. So right now we're gonna cook this up just like you would cook chicken, and you want to make sure everything is cooked all the way through. And then once this heats up, I'm going to throw this in, and so it can get the color in. So as you can see, y'all, the date sugar ain't coming out the best. We did add a little bit of grapeseed oil. It is browning, but I'll turn the fire off. And yeah, we're gonna do that's gonna be the best. Stir it in there, you know. Put these up spoons. Yeah, we're gonna put that in, mix that in there, start transferring everything. So we're gonna start putting, come, transfer everything over, transfer it over, transfer it over. There you go. Yep. So we're trying to make browning out of date sugar, but usually they use the brown sugar to make it. And like I said, we no longer are using brown sugar, so you can use this or browning. So we're just not going to get the coloring part of it and not burn my pot, but it's all good. At least we tried. So we're gonna get it in there, stir it up, get all the sugar, get all of the sugar out. There you go. Gonna get some coloring on the meat, right? And then we're gonna wind up, after we get everything mixed together, gonna throw throw the cover on. So we're gonna stir up the sugar in the meat. Like I said, I'm not really pressed about the color itself. So getting that all stirred in, and break up the sugar and stuff down to a ball, huh? Yeah, once we put the cover on there, yeah, we probably won't get the coloring, but it's all good. It's still a learn as you go program, right? Yeah.
As long as the flavor's there, that's good too.
So now we got it all cooked up. We're go ahead and throw the cover on there. Yeah, once it sprinkles on water, it's gonna break up. All right. Put it on. You already got one pot. There you go. You just leave it like that pot. Throw the cover on, and let this thing start springing its own water. You can already see it starting to steam in there. What we're gonna do is turn this pot. You're gonna turn the fire down where it's starting to be like a. Put some water in that, please. Appreciate it. I didn't know it was still popping. Yeah, so it's gonna start springing this water. It's gonna start moisturizing. So once we get that water in there, then we're gonna start adding. You can add whatever you want to it. We're just gonna be adding some of this, some rice, some coconut milk, and hemp milk, salt, and just cook it down. And also we're going to be adding the hen of the woods also to give it that nice flavor, and the rice is going to give it that meatiness, and then the coconut milk is going to give it that creaminess, and then the seasoning is going to give it that seasoningness. And then the milk is going to give it more creaminess, and then a little bit of salt to give it a little bit more extra flavor. So RIP to the pot. Hey, it is what it is. We experimented on it. We can wash that out. Alright, now, so what we're going to do now, since we tried to do the browning, it didn't work that well. I don't really worry about the color too much. Hopefully the sugar gave it some flavor. So now we got the chicken of the woods that's all seasoned with the scallion, thyme, onion all cut up. We're going to go ahead and put this in with the rice and the coconut milk.
I'm putting everything in here.
Yeah, I told you I was talking to you while I was recording.
I'm making sure I put it in the right place.
Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and throw the. You can just throw it in, just scrape it up. Yeah. Then you can stir it. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in. Turn on the fire a little bit because we want it to start steaming now. I'll put a little bit more water in the container. Yeah. There you go, get all the seasoning out. Yeah. Smell it already. So this is almost like how you would eat soup. It's all in one, but you know. Yep. There you go. Probably had to add a little bit more water to it because we're gonna add rice, and we're gonna also add coconut milk. So you don't want to drown it with water, but you definitely wanna. So we starting to see it starting to be like starting to brown.
Yeah, it is. Look. I mean, at least that's what it looks like to me.
So we're gonna stir that up. I'm gonna get this rice up in here. While you're doing that.
And Errol, what kind of rice is that?
Wild rice. Gonna stir some more. I don't want to dump all the rice in one spot. Kind of don't want to have a big patch of rice and then nowhere ain't got nowhere else rice. Stir it. Man, girl, that's a penny you just dropped out the pot. 2 pennies. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm cheap, y'all. I'm sorry. This thing here,
cheap is not the word.
£1 was $9.99, $10.06 to $1 in Maryland, and trust me, I know down to the penny here. And yeah, rice is not cheap, but to balance out the expenses of eating right, we go out and harvest a lot. lot.
That's 3 cents right there.
No, it's just
Actually, 4. One
it
just dropped on
okay. Where it fell?
on my toe.
It fell off of there. So I don't have no spoon in my hand. You got the spoon. So what are you saying? You trying to capitalize on you trying to tell on yourself. Because ain't nothing fall out the bag. It all fell off the spoon.
It did? Oh, darn. Oops.
Damn.
Oh, well, okay. That's possible.
So we stirring the rice in. So now we're gonna add the coconut milk. And this is just this is not the coconut milk like it's strained out. This still has the coconut the actual coconut lumps and stuff. Spread it all over. There you go. So if you want the milk, you gotta strain it out. But I don't really mind the actual coconut not being strained. That's just me. I don't really, not really that concerned about that. So add that in, and like I said, now we added the coconut milk, the rice, all that good stuff. Now we're gonna hopefully keep the pot closed for a while, and stir that in. Show me food, man. The thing me call no falls. So we're gonna stir the coconut milk in there, and get that nice cream. You can see the the coconut milk is starting to like. That's why you want the browning, because the coconut milk is gonna start changing back to white. So push it. Like this. It's like mixing cement. Yeah.
Never done that either.
Yeah, we're gonna get that nice and stirred up in there. And then towards the end, we're gonna go ahead and put some hemp milk in there and a sprinkle of salt. But we're about, I want to say about 75% done, because it still got to cook itself down. Still got to add about 2 more ingredients, so I would say about 75%. And yeah, this is our version of pelau, because we no longer eat meat, and I no longer eat like the other kind of rice. Good thing I was trying to do this in the rice cooker, but as you can see, it's so much it wouldn't have fit. But you can do it in the rice cooker once you've cooked up the chicken or the chicken of the woods. And yeah, you see I added a hen of the woods after, because it takes less time for that to cook. So we're gonna spread it out and then go ahead and just throw the cover on and kind of let it steam a little bit now. There you go. And keep the fire on low, let it go for a little bit, and then towards the end we go ahead and just flavor it a little bit. You can also add canned stuff to this, but I no longer eat canned stuff, so it's up to you how you want to personalize and flavor it. Mine is just chicken of the woods, hen of the woods, scallion, thyme, powdered seasoning, onion, black wild rice. And it's not nothing crazy, but it looks like it's gonna be good. I heard there was
No.
Oh.
What did you eat?
I don't know if y'all caught that or not, but she says smells great. I don't know who says that, but I sounds familiar.
Tony the Tiger.
Tony the Tiger. Oh. So we cooking it up, as you can see.
I swear this was chicken for a second.
Yeah, you start eyeing it, huh? You was looking for the feathers. So yeah, we got the rice cooking. It's not all the way cooked, but what we're gonna do now, put the final touches on there. Everything on drop, eh? Gonna open on. So we're gonna get some of this hemp milk and pour that baby up in there. And nice and creamy. Yeah. Alright. Stir that up in there. And always don't never make the mistake like I once did. Take the salt out by a pinch and sprinkle it over there. Right?
Oh, you trying to pour it all at once? Like you trying to.
And that joint slip.
I can see it now.
Put a little bit more on there because it's such a large amount of food. Sprinkle it on there. And then we're just gonna let it cook down. And the rice is gonna, you want the rice grains to pop. Huh?
I say you mean I have to wait some more?
Oh yeah, you gotta let that joint cook down. The rice still ain't cooked yet. You gonna know the rice cooked. Sound like Aiden. Sound like on them rigged up bicycles. Yeah, so we're making ours like a little bit soupy, kind of. But yeah, we're gonna get it nice and creamy and rich. And we'll come back when it's time to eat. So real quick, y'all, I don't want to leave anything out. We're putting a little bit of coconut milk on there, but you don't want to put coconut milk on extreme heat. So only because the fire is real low.
Coconut oil.
Coconut oil along with the coconut milk.
Oh, okay.
You just use a spoon and stir it.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat them.
There you go.
Okay, try.
Get everything off of there. You gonna put that spoon in the sink?
No, I was gonna put it right there in the red bowl.
I just need a little bit more salt, but besides, besides that, it's a little. Yeah. Hey, my youth, you say you're gonna try it. The rice ain't cooked yet. The rice still hard, ain't it? Yeah, rice still hard. So, but we add a little. All right. So after we added the coconut oil,
Daddy,
we're gonna add some coconut oil. We're gonna add a little bit more salt to it. Yeah, that's the best.
sauces?
Yeah, stir it first. Stir it and then taste it.
Where's
In
the
the
sauce?
trash. Sorry. Yeah, you want to get that flavor just right. You don't want when you're done cooking, it don't have that. So we're gonna stir it, get that perfect taste. Then we're gonna let this. We're gonna put the cover back on and let it cook down for about another half an hour or so, because you want them grain on the rice to pop. Nice and pop. That thing smells good. Oh, it smells, boy. Smells good. It smells like a Saturday meal. It's gonna be Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
I don't know about all that.
January, February. No, it's probably gonna be done by then. But yeah, it's definitely coming out good. And as you can see, you can't tell that it's not chicken.
Not at all.
And we ain't experiment with the mushrooms. We've been eating mushrooms for a while now. Me specifically, I've been eating it longer than everybody else. But I was the trial eat, and everybody loves it. From Baltimore to PG County. So y'all definitely don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, man. We wanted to do something different. I haven't seen anybody really add any real character to the mushrooms like that, so I wanted to give it like a Caribbean spin. And we'll have more Caribbean things to it. Matter of fact, let me know if you guys want me to do a jerk chicken off the woods recipe also, because I used to be real good at jerk chicken, and granted it took about 4 or 5 hours for you to get it right, but it was right. But I stopped eating chicken, so now I have chicken of the woods. Cheers.
It's good.
All right, there you go. It ain't coming from me. I know it's my YouTube channel, but I ain't biased and I ain't paying. They ain't paid advertisement. All right. It's getting there.
Yeah. Not fast enough if you ask me.
That smell is absolutely amazing. Oh my God. I feel like I don't want to share nothing, girl.
Stop praying.
Ooh, it smells so good because you don't have that raw meat smell. That's you trying to counter. You're not trying to kill the food with the seasoning of the raw. It has this creamy, seasoned. It just smells like it's ready to eat, but we're waiting for the rice themselves to pop. We're just waiting for it to pop, and everything is now meshing together, right? Yeah, she's taking in the smell. To mesh together. The hen of the woods, the chicken of the woods, the scallion, the thyme, the onion, the seasoning, the coconut oil, the coconut milk, the hemp milk, the cayenne pepper, everything is just meshing together, and it's gonna boil down to a nice smooth, and it about another. My mouth is watering. I'm sorry. About another 15 minutes to get this rice situated. And you see, it's got like it's nothing crazy. We got the fire about like on 2. And just get a little bubble, and then we're gonna throw the cover back on, and let me show you how we do with the pot cover. This is a little trick we learned in Jamaica, because this pot has like a little seepage through a little to the side. So what we do is we put a plastic bag over it, and what that does is it holds the steam in, and yeah, it just keeps making water and keeps reheating it, keep cooking itself, so it's not drying out. We just waiting for it to cook down. I just ate, but I can eat again.
I'm starving.
It smells good. She's over here. You're drinking
I'm trying to
what?
drink some tea to keep it.
She's drinking some.
I'm about to start.
Turkey tail that we got out in the woods. So tea, wild crafted. Food, wild crafted for the most part. It smells so good. It is really refreshing to know that when you're weaning off meat, when you're getting off meat, there is still flavor in eating good. Yes. So y'all, this here is how it came out. I don't know if this mine or not.
That's yours.
But you can see everything is in there. The hen of the woods cooked all the way out. Well, that's cool, because it's all going in one spot. Well, okay, see a little bit of hen of the woods here, a bit of chicken of the woods with the rice, and then like I said, it's nice and sticky and creamy. See a little bit of the scallion. I'm gonna put some avocado on there, and let's get a little taste. Yeah. Now the rice itself is good, but it ain't great, right? But see that?
But when you're hungry.
But when you mix the rice with the hen of the woods, with the chicken of the woods, and then you get a little bit of avocado. Now the rice needs to steam a little bit more, but we couldn't wait. We want that rice to pop. But if this chicken or woods had soaked long enough, and the seasoning would have soaked in, it would have been even that much better. But we're talking about right now, you're dealing with like 5 or 6 different flavors, from the seasoning to the different mushrooms. Well, just the black white rice alone is good by itself. Then when you add the rest of the stuff, it's starting to bring flavor to eating healthy. So hooking up the avocado here. I'm probably gonna get some more, but
Some more avocado?
some more of the food. But it's good, man. This is real good, and this is how it didn't come out soupy. That's how it came out here. So this is our version of chicken of the woods, pelau. It's a Caribbean dish. And once this rice cooked down a little bit more, it's gonna be even much better. But the rice still is a little on the chewy side, but we couldn't wait. So y'all don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Giving people variety and eating good and spice and flavor. Yes. Take care, y'all. Alright, y'all. So real quick. Oh, steam is fogging up the camera. So it's finally done. You see the rice, they have popped. You can see the white on the inside of them. And I mean, it's just a power pack meal. The iron from the black wild rice, the vitamin D, all the stuff that comes with the mushrooms. You know, then the onions, the scallion, the cayenne pepper, you know, all that good stuff, man. It's an incredible meal. And it's everything all in one, so you don't have to make like 3-4 course or 3 different things. So came out real good, real nice. Unfortunately, we already ate like 4 times out of it already, but this is exactly how it's supposed to come out. Like I said, you can see the white in the rice, and everything is combined. And it's the milk, the coconut milk, and the oil, and everything is cooked into this, so it's good, man. Take care, y'all. Okay, y'all.